Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Littica of DDGAMING, and this is, as you can see, a new Let's Play, Grandia II, the Anniversary Edition for PC. I originally installed this with some mods, but I've removed most of the mods because updates, and I've no idea how to work with them, so I'm just going to play the game flat on hard difficulty. Before we go any further, quick word from our sponsors. Yes, that is Gamerborn Clothing and Fatal Grips, two great places for gaming-related paraphernalia such as clothes and other things, and controller-based things like little thumb sticks you put on top of the controller, thumb grips, which I don't need because mine isn't screwed up. Anyway, let's switch over to the game and hope it stays recording and stuff because completely fills out the screen. Then I've no idea what else is going on. I'll start a new game. Oh, that sounds very loud in my ears. Turn that down. And then also bring the possible chat up. So let's start the game and I'll shut up. Let's skip that. Don't need that. Even if it is a pretty cool intro. There we go. Be able to bring this up now. In the Anniversary Edition on PC, there are various graphical enhancements such as shadows and anti-aliasing. I've got them all turned off because I've no idea how well it will run. The game's in 720p, it's not in 1080, it's like just about as low as I can get it, so it will run and stream properly. Remember the first time I played this, I recorded it with a program I haven't used in ages. And I've genuinely forgot the name of it, but it's a software-based recording software.
Don't let me down, Sky.
The X-Tari, that's the one. And it slowed the gameplay down a lot. Enough that the commentary in the visuals on screen had actually become out of sync at times. It was quite amusing to watch. Might have to get a small light or something here which we can like see. Or maybe I could switch to standard YouTube.
Sky, over here!
Ryudo, I cannot take much more of this.
Quit your belly aching and fly, damn it! Whoa!
Or not, doesn't matter. There'll be plenty of bright things on the screen.
Yes, in your own crude fashion. Here, take your money.
Father, don't be rude. I'm so sorry.
Don't bother, I'm used to it.
I won't have you speaking to his kind. Come, we're leaving.
Those are some fancy boots.
I cannot stand him. What a pompous fool.
It's work, not a barrel of laughs.
Well, well, you're growing up, Ryudo.
Ugh, if it weren't for work, I'd have nothing to do with that guy. But business is business.
She was a fine-looking girl, though.
I don't
Early
care for her
2000s
or
voice
the
acting.
kindness of strangers.
What do you think about it? This game has been almost out 18 years. Ooh.
What is it, Sky?
Ryudo, looks like we have another job.
I find it amusing in Sky's picture, his horns like half cut off.
Hey, not already. I'm still sore from that fall. No thanks to you. Ouch! Okay. Sky, alright already. It's good to have work, right?
Well, we know who wears the pants in that relationship. The bird.
It says the Church of Granis wants to hire you as a bodyguard. So, working for Granis, huh? Now I really don't want to do it.
A job's a job, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. That's what it means to be a geohound.
And now I believe we have control. Any second now. There we go. We have control. We can open the menus and have a look at stuff. That's quite loud. I might have to. Pat, can I change settings in settings? Yeah, but ridiculously small amounts of stuff. Okay. Now, one piece of advice I can't get back up down there. One bit of advice I can give anybody who decides to try this game from either watching these stream or the ones I do in the future. Always check around the overworld for items. You can find a lot of very nice stuff, very useful stuff, and usually enemies you can fight and level up and stuff. Although this does feel fairly weird. I've recently changed the TV I'm using, so it's like a lot bigger than what I'm used to, and it feels way too close. Save point. Yes, I've played a lot of the game, to 12 hours at one point. It was way back when it first came out on the Anniversary Edition, which is a good 6 or so months, I think. Has been a while. Blizzard Charm. Can I equip that now, or is it a consumable item? It is an item I can use, but it decreases defense at the moment, and I want to keep my defense. I was looking through my Steam library of other games I could possibly do like this. One of them is Tales of Symphonia, but my PC can't really run it and stream or record it at the same time. And just slightly too short there. If you do a critical attack when the enemy's little gauge is between that common action, or command and action, you could do a kind of critical hit thing and it knocks them way back down on the weight gauge. It's very, very useful against things like bosses. So you can like stop bosses from having, well, any attacks. Criticals will also stop
Ten
special
slash.
attacks as well, and magic and stuff. You have a variety of magic
Practice if you wanna
as well.
beat me.
Some will progress down that command gauge, and some will instant fire. It's good to have like the very quick skills to be used very quickly to like stop magic attacks and stuff. How's it running? Seems to be running very well. This should be close. Yes, it does that, and it stops them from getting an attack. And when you have 2 or 3 characters, you can really stop them from doing a lot of anything. You can also get counter attacks as well. If you can have your characters run away and like dodge their attacks and stuff. Is it on here? Yeah, evade. You can evade to a certain area. Because characters can only move a certain like amount around the map when they attack. So if you move out of their range, you can dodge their attacks completely. Which is very good.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Keep pressing triangle to go to the menu. You have MP and SP. MP is for like magic attacks and stuff. I think you can also have I got no, that's not skills. Moves and magic, there it is. Tenseiken uses 24 rather SP. SP is gained every time you attack. So the critical hit will do regain you 1 SP. It might even regain you 2. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to try it. But the normal attack hits twice, so that will get you more. As you go on, you'll get items and like weapons which will add an extra attack, so you can attack 2, 3, or even 4 times. So you can like build your SP back very quickly. MP's like harder to come by, but I haven't got a mana egg which lets me use spells yet, so there's no real point to mana just yet. But there will be. Thought that was going to be voice acted then, so I stopped to have a drink. And Tessa. Bye, Elena. See you later. I'm tempted to try and do voices for all of them, but we'll see how it goes. I'm sorry, Tessa. I would join you if I could. I wonder why I'm not permitted to leave with you. I guess your role is more important than ours. Yes, I'm going to do that for her now. Don't worry. We'll do all the preparations for the ceremony. Tessa, we have to get going. Oh, all right. I have a feeling Tessa's accent is going to change a lot. See you later, Elena. Because I'm horrible with accents. I'm even worse at remembering which accents I'm using. Let's go. Elena, it's time for the service. You ought to return now. Yes, you are right. Don't worry, we've hired a bodyguard. You'll catch up with us safely. Please, take care of yourselves, and Tessa, I will see you later. Well, Elena, let's go back. Thank you for your hard work. It's a nice hat. Probably none of our concern. Are they collecting thieves? There's enough. What do? Storm through your door and beat charity out of you? You understand they're off to a tower outside of the village to drive away evil spirits. We're very fortunate to have the sisters. Evil spirits? Yes, I think they're fine around here during the day. But when the sun goes down, all kinds of terrible monsters are about. What about the girl who stayed behind? Oh, Miss Elena. She's a songstress of Granis. She sings such pretty songs for us. Maybe she would join after the service. Well, Ryudo can't really do that. He hasn't got a beard. But... You don't look like you're from around here. Word of advice: don't venture about at night. They need a bodyguard. What's this about driving out evil spirits? Well, Ryudo, you'll just have to you just have to find out. But first, I'm gonna run around town and see about maybe possibly finding items, and talking to people. One nice thing about this game, you have like lots of things you can interact with. And saying that, I'm probably not going to find any of them. It's just the inn, you can restore health. Like you can touch pots and pans and they'll move and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's just about tutorials. I don't need to know them. Ooh, fruit. Is that oranges or apples? I didn't do it. Welcome to my shop. Look around, take your time. Pretty much all vendors are going to have that voice now, if I can remember. A heavy stone. Ah, Null's knockback. That could be very useful, actually. For a tank character, probably. You go outside and the volume just explodes. Bong. Let's have a look. The inn, general store, outside in the Church of Granis. Hey, are you a geohound? What if I am? Aren't geohounds known for being savage? You don't bathe, and you drink the blood of the monsters you slaughter, right? Close, we bathe in the blood of our kin. Our kill, yes. We do. So, geohounds, just another word for mercenary, and they're not very well respected, even though they're kind of necessary for everything, and you'll find out soon. Well there, young one, I ain't ever seen you before. You want to talk to old Granny? The only thing I'm good for now is telling tales of folks' fortunes. Do you want to hear anything? The tale of Velmar's moon. 2 moons in the heavens. The second one is false. Misfortune it is, an abomination. When the moon brings a darkness, then shall the abomination appear. Darkness and doom shall reign over all. So, you're telling me the moon is a sign of Velmar? Well, you've got a vice grip on the obvious. What a clever lad. I just guessed you're too smart for me to tell you something you don't already know. Well, you did have more things to say, so let's see what you're saying. So, the Battle of Good and Evil. Long, long ago... I'm going to stop doing voices because it's hurting my throat already. Long, long ago, the world was split. Yes, the world was split in two, and light and darkness fought. A bitter war that lasted for ages. But finally, Granis, the Lord of Light, defeated Velmar, the Devil of Darkness. Exhausted from the battle, Granis slept. Right. Granis won, I know, but then, how come the tale doesn't end with a happily ever after? Because there wasn't one, I guess. Look about you, clever lad. Can't you see the misfortune left over from the battle? Well, there are monsters everywhere. And tell me my fortune. You're going to read my palm? I'll have to wipe the blood off. Why, it can't be, but it is! Your palm speaks of woman trouble. Having played the game, yes, woman trouble. Yes, it also speaks of a great love. Never before have I seen such a palm. Woman trouble and a great love. For Ryudo, check again, old woman. Sky, are you taking this seriously? Listen, Granny, one trouble, love, not me, not ever. Remember these moments, for you will look back and think, I was such a fool. Barrels boing. I'm not actually sure there are any items or anything we can pick up in the first village, but I could be wrong, and I'm going to really take my time with this game. Sorry, didn't mean... Did I knock that over and it made that move? Did that hit the wall so hard the entire building shook? Ah, you must be the Geohound. It's so good of you to come here to help us. Well now, Gramps, you feeling well? For future reference, no one thanks the Geohound. Everyone hates us, remember? Oh, no. I'm grateful for the dangerous job you're doing. Slaying monsters, that's something I could never do. Yeah. Geohounds have a very, very dangerous job, and they've got a very bad rep. Well. I have been despised before, but never thanked. Can I get any books from you? No. Nothing. Nothing at all. Wah, Elena, help me. Leo's trying to beat me up again. Elena. I'm guessing it's a kid who gets beat up a lot. Got your eyes checked, kid. I'm not Elena. Well, you're not. Well then, go find Elena for me. There are other sisters of Granis. Why do you want the songstress? I'm guessing that's where we're going to go, but there are more buildings to check. I take you for a Geohound, am I not right? It's in the eyes, lad. The same eyes I had at your age. Do tell, this ought to be entertaining. I've had about enough of songstress's tales from the old bat. You came at the right time, lad. Let me tell you a tale. A tale of a man called Flynn Jim Phoenix, the only man to fall to the depths of the granite cliffs and live to tell the tale. Look, Gramps, no one survived the fall from the granite cliffs. No one merely survives a fall from the granite cliffs. It's like jumping from the top of the Grand Canyon and landing at the bottom safely. Why is this building like backwards? The door's behind where? The monsters from the Black Forest have lately begun to come out around the village. I fear that someday my wife or children might be attacked. The world has become a dangerous place. Well, logic dictates that dense forests is to be the nesting ground for monsters. Don't let the woman and kids near. Yes, it might be a good job to hire a more permanent Geohound to take care of the monsters for you. Might get expensive though. Are those sisters going to be alright? Going off to that weird tower for the exorcism? An exorcism? Those church girls are off to an exorcism? For some sort of supreme deity. Granny sure does know how to dodge responsibility. Send all of his lackeys to do his work. What a thing to say! Dear little Tessa and the others in the church work so hard that you can live happily. Well, no, yeah, I hit that and like the whole room shakes. I do my own work because I am a Geohound. A dirty, filthy, blood-soaked Geohound, or something like that. Oh, I'm so disappointed. There is no mass today at church. Now I won't hear that songstress's beautiful voice today. Songstress? Mass? Yeah. I do not know what this is all about. We just came to report for work. Oh, of course, forgive me. Normally there is a mass in the evenings and a songstress sings for us. The sisters have all gone to Garmia Tower in the Black Forest. I hope they're alright. Granny should reward their piety, right? I hope so. There are so many monsters in that region, I can't help but worry. The crops are scarce lately. Nowadays I have to climb over a couple of hills to look for them. I've never seen anything like this before. You're not the only person who's been saying that, old man. I hear it everywhere. But, aren't you a bit old to be working so hard? It ain't the working. Folks should help each other in times like these. Not helping would weigh heavier on me, Sonny. Yeah, right. So he's a nice person. Oh, check out this awful book, The Secrets of a Long and Passionate Marriage. Every relationship needs stimulation. A dull life will make your relationships dull too. Once in a while, a couple requires the fiery spice of love, which isn't tarragon. Oh, for heaven's sake, who writes this trash? It's a good point. Our harvest of fruits and vegetables haven't been too good lately. I wonder if it's the same everywhere. Well, elsewhere. During my travels I have noticed other complaining of bad harvest as well. Yeah, I figure that we weren't the only village having such a hard time. The other day, Elena taught me a new song. It's called The Song of Light, or a hymn to Grannis. Praised be the or a hymn to Grannis. Praised be the name. Do you want to hear it? A hymn to Grannis, huh? I don't think so. I'm not too big on hymns. Hymn and a hymn and a hymn and a hymn and a hymn. And I think this is the last building. Well, I was about to say, it's an empty building as well. Are you a traveller? We have some delicious jams. Would you like to try some? Jam? No, I'll pass. I can't stand sweet food. That is rather odd. It does not appear that they can harvest enough fruit to make this jam. Oh yes, Father Karras taught us how to plant and tend orchards. That's why we have enough fruit. So, you can plant fruit, but you can't plant crops. Okay. Okay, let's get on with the plot. A song? Maybe it's that songstress. Shh. Let's listen. Strange, it's calming. Let's take a look. This song really reminds me of like 80s, 90s anime.
I should have known that I needed more practice.
What's the matter? Is that all?
Who said that?
Don't mind me. Continue.
Were you listening to my singing?
Come on, if you're that tense, you won't be able to perform at all.
Who are you? I haven't seen you around. What are you doing here?
Whoa now, what am I doing here? You're the one who hired me.
I hired you? I do not remember anything of the sort. You look awfully suspicious. Leave right now, or I'll scream.
Are you for real? Oh, wait a sec. I bet no one told you.
Elena, is something the matter? Ah, you must be the Geohound, yes? We've been waiting for you.
A geohound?
Hey, I'm Ryudo. This here's Sky. Quite a warm welcome for someone you're hiring.
What? Why are you being so rude?
Elena, please excuse her. Allow me to apologize on her behalf. Elena, you must get ready to leave.
Yes, Father. I'm very sorry for interfering. Please excuse me.
Excuses in women are equally tiring.
This is not the place. May I ask you to wait at the inn? I shall be along shortly.
Okay, so back to the inn. One good thing about this map, well, the cursor system, by pressing what would be triangle on PlayStation, you can like switch between the areas in the map. And on like big maps, you can switch between like the entrances and exits. So you'll be able to know where stuff is. Recover, cancel, let's just continue. The priest told me to wait here. The priest told me to wait here. Oh yes, he'll be along shortly. Why don't you take a seat over there? Don't mind if I do. Tell him to make it quick. I'm worried Sky's gonna shit on my shoulder again. I believe there is a geohound waiting for me. Geohound? There is a man over there. A geohound? Father, what do we have need with his kind? See what I mean? A really bad rep. He has come. Peace, my son. It is not appointed to us to judge our fellow man. Grandia alone reserves that power. I apologize for our rudeness earlier. You must be Ryudo the Geohound, correct? I am sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what business does a noble priest of the Church of Grandia have with a lowly Geohound like me? I believe that was stated in my letter. You did read the letter, did you not? Come now, Father. For a priest, your lack of faith is most disturbing. Easy now. Enough, Sky. So, Father, you need a bodyguard. Talk. Ah, there is a tower outside of town. Garmia, or yeah, I think it's Garmia. Garmia Tower. We will hold a ceremony there tonight, under the light of the full moon. I want you to take one of our sisters there. What? Why just a specific sister? Wouldn't it have been smarter for us to all go together? I mean, if the others could go there alone, why do you need me? And once the ceremony is over, I want you to bring her back here. I don't buy it. The church has never sought help from the outside before, and this is a job for a choir boy, not a murderous geohound. Not all are against you, lad. You need not always walk in anger and pain. All troubles can be resolved with prayer and... Interruption! Then I suggest you start praying your sister over to your tower. I'm sorry, I did not mean to offend. Please. That's a big pile of money. Fine, fine, I'll do the job. But save your sermons, gold has a finer voice. Yes, it's a rich baritone. The sister whom you will be protecting is waiting at the church. Wanna guess it's Elena? Please, ready yourself and come along. Don't worry about the girl. I've never botched a job, and I don't plan to start now. Sky, are you like, yeah, you're not actually on my shoulder. You're floating to the left of it. Wow, right. Looks really weird. Did I get the money? I can't tell. So, Father, you want me to escort her fussiness here? Fine, then come along, princess. Is she about to have a hissy fit? Father, I'm the one... I'm the only one with a geohound? Yes, I asked that same question. Yes, your role is very important. Oh, why can I not just go alone? Please, father. Hey, what are you trying to do? You already paid me in advance. I do not want to go along with that bore. Hey now, who are you calling a bore? Elena, your role is very important. Were something to happen to you, we couldn't hold the ceremony. Thus, the bodyguard. It's not fair that I'm the only one who has to go with a geohound. I don't care one way or the other. Look, you coming or not? Elena, please do not forget your role. We are depending on you. I beg you. He doesn't beg very hard. Yes, father, you are right. I ought not to make Tess and the others wait. I shall perform my part. Well then, Mr. Ryudo, please take Elena to Gamina Tower. Fine. Let's go, princess. My name is Elena. Princess Elena, then. Let's move it. And I don't think she actually counts as a character usable yet, no. So I'm still on my own. I still have only like 3,000 gold, which is not really enough money to buy anything, except maybe a pair of shoes. Yeah, about a pair of shoes, and that's it. Some mushrooms. Now, why would I want to get shoes? Because of the movement. Although I think these particular shoes are not as good as the ones I currently have equipped. I think it's a case of you just do stuff now until later. The Black Forest Gatto. Yeah, the forest that is very tasty. Ow! To you too. Hey! What is it? This your first time walking in the woods? No, not at all. It's just that, at night. Keep your head down and watch your step. Look, over there! Nice reflexes, princess. Unfortunately, we're not out here to pick berries and nurse hurt shrews. Next time, you might want to duck and cover. Most bad guys won't stop killing you if you're trying to kiss their ouchies. Hey! Frozen there or something? Mr. Ryudo, there's something ahead. Yeah, back off. Back off, back off. Flying enemies, a royal pain in the backside.
Tensei can slash!
Haha! Flying enemies tend to be very quick, have lots of range, and able to do attacks which can hit you multiple times, which can be, like I said, a pain in the backside. If you defend, you don't start at the beginning of the weight gauge, you start halfway down, so you can attack earlier. And, I'm trying to remember how you level up skills, because some skills will increase as you use them. I think they're magic-based ones though. The actual attack skills.
Just if you want to beat me.
Oh my god, that sounds so loud. And I'm not sure if it's because of my headset or because of how loud it is in the game. But yeah, but some stuff you need to use points to level them up. I'll have to see as we go. You okay, princess? Yes, Mr. Ryudo. How are you? Are you all right? I'm fine, as long as I'm getting paid, but one thing. Yes? Drop the Mister stuff. I'm not your teacher, your babysitter, or your damn butcher. Just Ryudo. Yeah, alright. Bah, at this rate we won't make it till dawn. Step on it. Move it, sister! Quite literally, sister, in this case. It's another birdie! Let's do another 10-second slash on. I've still no idea what that bell means. I mean, I've played the game for years and I've no idea what the bell means.
10-second slash!
Yeah, didn't he move very far there, did you, Ryudo? Let's work and build some of my SP back. As I said before, I've spent quite a bit of time playing the hard type mod. Like I said, 19 odd hours. And I'm used to these fights, like one hit taking a third of my health off, so...
You better practice if you want to beat me.
I was hoping I could find a difficulty like between the hard type mod and the default difficulty, because the default difficulty can be quite easy at times, and the hard type mod is, well, it can be very brutal. There are certain mechanics on it that I'm not very favourable with, should I say. But hey, in games, who doesn't like the feeling of being massively overpowered? Depends on how much I grind, I guess. Right, to Germana Tower. Or Garmana. Yeah. No idea. Terrible at pronunciation. Absolutely terrible. No more items? Maybe no. Let's just hand her off then. An elephant. So, I take it you're the ones who've been waiting for the princess here. We are. You must be the Geohound. I thank you. So, that's a Geohound. He gives me the creeps. And the rumours speak truly. Yuck, he's looking this way. Silence! Come on, get to it. Hop hop. My sisters, I am ready. I have Mr. Ryudo to thank for bringing me here safely. What did I say about Mister? Not even a ding or a scratch on her. Now I don't suppose you'll tell me what this is all about. Please wait outside until we have finished the ceremonies. When it is concluded, you will escort Elena back to the church. How long are you ladies going to take? It will take some time. This is all I may say. One more thing. Do not enter the tower under any circumstances. The ceremony must not be disturbed by your kind. Well, your kind at you. My kind, right. I'll just sit over here and think filthy, unclean thoughts then. Please, do not come inside. Elena, did he do anything to you? Tessa, Ryudo kept his hands to himself, though he did see fit to share his foul mouth. Come, we must begin the ceremony. As I have said, geohounds have a very bad reputation. Whether it's deserved reputation, I don't know. Man, how long is this going to take? We've been waiting for like hours. Oh, stop your whining. This is part of the job too. Man, what are they doing in there? This is why I hate the church. Everything takes forever. What's eating you, Ryudo? Thinking about that singing schoolgirl? I just got a bad feeling about this. And this tower too. Don't you think it looks like a strange place to hold... a strange place for a holy ceremony? Check out the mural. What's the deal with these weird wings? It's an ancient ruin. I figure it dates from the silvery white light age. You mean the battle of good and evil? Why would they do an exorcism or whatever in a place like this? Hey, where are you going? Something funny's going on. Best check it out. But didn't I say not to go in? Look, if anything happens to that Elena chick, it's my rep on the line. I'm not going to blow this job. True enough, and this is out of the ordinary. Quit stalling, let's go. Fire. Da -da 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 -da. Now this is technically the first place you can do some grinding. I think you can go between rooms and like fight monsters here, but you can't really level up too much. Huh? Great. Just great. Where did all these damn monsters come from? Careful, Ryudo. I have a sword, I don't need to be careful. Yes, the hard type mod, it also gets rid of the recover option. You can only like recover in towns. Which makes it quite a bit more difficult. Where it is, there it is. Oh, there it is. I have the initiative and I'm gonna stab you a few times. Running away. I could have just used recover and got like full SP back and health and stuff, but I'll save that for later. Well, it cancelled its spell, but it was already dead, so it doesn't matter.
If you want to beat me.
There is an option in the the game config to turn 60 frames per second battles on or off. Having them on or having them off, one of the two, I don't know, will actually rapidly increase the speed of the battles. I don't know if it's because of my computer or whatnot, but yeah. I may do a test video later and show you the difference. Or it could have just been an error which was fixed during one of the updates, I don't know. Your special versus my special. Mine is a little faster than yours.
Tensei can slash!
Bit of a stuffy nose.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
And a single coin. A single coin which is worth 2 gold. Or G. I have the initiative. So what will I do with it? Let's crit it in the face. Again, just short. So I'm either slightly too fast or slightly too slow. Probably slightly too fast. See how he nearly missed then? He was running away fast enough. Now I could try and attack, but if I don't actually hit it, I'll get a counter and lose attacks like this, look. Like that. So the battles, they're not massively complicated, but there is some tactics to them. Or at least there can be some tactics to them. Or yeah, I suppose you could just grind and brute force your way through it. Now, how will this happen?
You better practice if you want to beat me.
I don't think I've actually done it yet, but let's have a look at the stats. You have strength, which is, well, strength. You have agility, which I think counts how quickly the gauge goes down, that the active gauge. Speed is how quickly you run around the map. Magic is magic attack. Mental is for stuff like healing magics. Vitality is defense, of course. You also have other things, like I think with high agility or speed you can get a thing called sway, which will like dodge the attacks. And you can get skills later on which like will make every time you sway you'll do a counter attack. So if you can build your characters so they have very high sway, you can then like do lots of counters. Which will be on like skill equips like this, but I don't have any skill books yet, so let's have a look. It's just given me a wind charm, so there's possibly going to be wind element magic in this area, so we'll equip that. Now you watch me get blasted by by an ice element or water element. All this talking isn't good for my throat. I've had a bit of a tickly throat the past few weeks. Not enough to really be classed as sore throat, but just tickly. See, you can evade like that. Certain enemies are just so much faster than you though at certain points, like bosses that trying to evade is pointless, it's just easier to like guard. Like that. You gotta practice if you want to beat me. That was like perfectly timed. There is no like mini-map or overmap, so you do have to kind of semi-memorize where things are. Should I try and Tensei Ken it? Yeah, why not?
Tensei can slash!
As I said, you can like decide on.
These guys were no real challenge.
Well, decide on. Yeah, you can build your characters very specific ways, and like it's good to dedicate your characters. Like have a dedicated healer or a magic attacker, like tanks and stuff. Min-maxing if you want to do it. Ryudo is going to be a very fast-moving, heavy-hitting attacker, probably with a lot of sway. So agility, speed, movement, all that's going to be useful for him. Damn it, it got me. Oh well. Yeah, the evade points are like not always the best. If you have to like run past the enemy to get to them, it's probably best just to guard. A slowpoke nut. That's not actually a nut you eat. It's a nut you throw at an enemy and you decrease their movement speed. Hence the name Slowpoke Nut, really, yeah. Been that way. So I've been pretty much everywhere I... Oh, it jumped off a table. And just about everywhere I can on this floor. Tensei can it to death. I think Tensei can it. Ooh, it almost kills it. Almost. But not quite.
These guys were no real challenge.
Hey, it's a different one. If you see special coins, you get them for battles and stuff. Use them to level up your skills. But you don't just use them to level up your skills. When you get skill books, you use them to level up skill books. In skill books, you can get things like you might have attack plus 5, and then when you level up, it might be plus 10, all up to 50. So using them all on one person might not be the best idea. But as you level them up, they increase the damage a skill does, how quickly it can be used, and so on and so forth. Just books, lots and lots of books. Oh, up the stairs we go. I haven't been streaming as much as I would have liked these past 2 weeks, even though I now have a very stable internet during the day. That's because I would like to stream in the format I'm doing now, with like through my PC with the camera and the microphone. The problem is OBS doesn't like connect to my Roxio very well, and you can get lots of graphical issues and sound can get out of sync. It's really annoying. So yeah. And that was a very unusual sound. There's a door there. It's a flying gargoyle-y type gargoyle. Yep, gargoyle. Which I'm going to critical hit. Yeah! I think these have more health, more defense, maybe more attack. But either way, Evaded. Battles at the moment are kind of slow and slow and not that hard.
Slash!
When we get 2, 3 or even 4 party members, battles that are not boss battles will go very quickly. Especially as I'm planning to grind quite a bit. I saw you shaking that ass. Particle effect, well, I'm not sure you can call them particle effects, but the special effects of this stuff does seem to be slowing it down a little bit. But I'm not sure if that's supposed to be slowing down because of like, here's powerful attacks slowing down, yay stuff. Ooh, plant. It's even got dew on it, look.
No real challenge.
Let's start off straight away with Tensei Ken. And I wonder if this is going to count as it attacking as well now, because it's got all the way down. Yep, it counted it as cancel. Would have been cool if it counted as a counter as well, because that would have probably killed it. Ooh, a grenade. Bombs away, chaps. No, Holy Ashes. Level up. I think Holy Ashes are very good against certain enemies. They have an extra percentage against holy, unholy, undead things. I'll check the items and description here. Recover items, attack items. Holy Ashes. 700 attack power against undead. Attack power 700, good against undead, and attacks some enemies. Whereas these attack, oh, that's some friends. Then you get ones which attack like just yourself. I do like how you can change your equip and your weapons mid-battle. I genuinely forgot about that. I should probably do some normal attacks to... Well, I could have probably... Oh, crap. Guard, I think. Yep, House Slash, Wind Element. I wouldn't have had enough time to use critical and get to it and hit it. So I decided to guard instead. It was a good idea. Nice. Now imagine if this was a boss and you had like 4 people doing that. You could stop it from attacking quite effectively. That's a lot of money. And a dancing coin as well. I say a lot of money, it's really not. Ah, I genuinely did not notice that one there. And cancel. Tomorrow, Friday, the guys and everybody are going to be getting together and hopefully playing some more Worms for you all. So you can see my incredibly named Worms once again. Incredibly named. Although I have given them a little more thought this time.
for no real challenge.
No real challenge at all. Yeah, I mentioned earlier I was looking through my Steam list at the games I could possibly play. Tales of Symphonia was one. I gave it a little test. I don't know if it's an optimization thing, but it doesn't really run well. If I don't record or stream it, I can run it fine in 1080p. But if I try and like record it or anything, the frame rate drops quite massively. So what I could do with that, if I were going to let's play it or well, not stream it, I'd have to let's play, like record, edit the videos and stuff. What I'd do is I'd plug my Roxio, well, I'd plug my PC HDMI into my Roxio, then my Roxio into the telly, and then have my Roxio plugged into the laptop and record my PC on the laptop. Yep. Needlessly complicated, but it would work. It's just there's a lot of wires down there. It would be a chore changing it every time. Cancelled that one, and you watched it. Oh, I was about to say you watched that other one do magic attack. Now, I don't think I have enough room to escape, so I'm just going to block. No, it did a very slow attack. I probably could have escaped or run away, but you know. Ooh, it's going to howl at me, so let's stop that. Stop that dead.
Tensei can slash!
Now that I've stopped this one from doing howl, you watch the other one do howl as well. Although I am interested, no, I'm just going to do a normal attack. I am interested in ooh, swayed! But then you stopped running, you moron. You should have continued attacking it, mate. You should have continued attacking it. Or continued running, yeah. But if you've got, I think it's high enough evade or whatnot, you can quite literally sway away from dozens of attacks on you. And there is actually a boss we will fight later. This particular boss has quite a significance to Ryudo, but I won't spoil who it is. But that person has very, very high movement speed, very, very high evade and stuff. So you can attack him multiple times and just like sway out of the way and laugh at you. He becomes like a recurring boss for a while. You'll fight him, he'll beat you up, and then you'll chase after him, and then he'll beat you up again. You'll chase after him some more, and then you'll eventually beat him. With him taunting at you the entire time. What happened? The ceremony failed. Save Elena. Hang on, we'll get you out of here. Damn it, she's dead. Well, damn. Ryudo, no time for sentiment. Search for the others. Yeah, we're in waist deep here. Well, the door's locked. This stupid door! It doesn't budge. I'll look for another way in. By chance, would it be a window? Ryudo, this window. Told you it would be a window. I don't know why you would swing your sword at it. Why not just jump through it? You're a big beefy geohound. Holy! Eek! What is that? That darkness. I know that darkness. There is no darkness inside me. You cannot. I forbid you. Ryudo, you there? Snap out of it. Yes. Damn it, I'm gonna save her by jumping through the darkness. Ryudo, we've got trouble. Let's ride. Out the window. Is Sky gonna give us a lift? No, there's a conveniently placed. Yeah. Convenient. Although he could have had it in his backpack. Like tied it to the tower and had Sky go and put the other one around a tree. He's a useful bird. Anyway, she looks alright. Let's head back to the town as soon as possible. Say, are you feeling okay? Okay, you were acting a little strange back there at the tower. Yeah, just some bad memories. Oh, hey, she's waking up. Hey, wake up. Oh, stop it. Stop it! Hey, it's alright now. Hey! Wakey, wakey. Where am I? In the woods near the tower. Huh? Why am I in such a place? Look over there. Well, that's not good. I think the ceremony failed. Just a little bit. That is the power of darkness. Where is everyone? Where is Tessa? You were the only survivor. Sorry. Come on, we've got to get moving. No, is everyone, they're dead. I'm going back, they must have, no, they're not okay. Hey, Princess, the power of darkness isn't coming this way to tell us about the neighborhood bake sale. We need to leave. Are they really gone? Yeah, they're dead. You nearly didn't make it yourself. You weren't looking so hot. Never mind those wings you were sprouting. We lost to the power of darkness, to the power of Velma. Yeah, the big bad Velma. You still with us, songstress? Hey, time to snap out of it. The dead won't be joining us anytime soon. Well, with the power of darkness, you never know. They could come out from the woods, going, "Ooh, join us." The ceremony has failed. All have perished. Why should I alone have lived? Why should I alone keep lit? Well, because you had a geohound, a bloodthirsty geohound bodyguard. Because I've got a job to do. Now get your butt in gear. Now get up and get your butt in gear. You monster! You cold, unfeeling brute! Geohound. Cold, unfeeling geohound. Looks like we escaped. We just escaped. I don't think they'll follow us this far. You hope. You go to bed, wake up the next morning, and the town is under attack by a bajillion monsters spawned by the darkness. Well, you calm down a bit. Anyway, I'll bring you back to the priest. That's what I was hired for, after all. Ryudo, how can you kill so indiscriminately? I'm sorry. You were doing it to protect... Well, no, I'm doing it because I enjoy it. Because I'm a cold, unfeeling geohound. Don't worry, part of the job. The monsters, and it's kind of a kill or be killed situation. Father Karras, I fucked up. Elena, are you the only one to make it back? Where are the others? What has happened? Can't you see the tower in the distance, covered in a swirling maelstrom of darkness? Kind of tells that the shit has hit the fan. During the ceremony, oh father. Oh child, you've said enough now. Rest and speak of these things at a later time. Well, anyway, my job here is done. You've paid me enough. I wasn't exactly the most successful bodyguard. But what the hell was that ceremony about? Mr. Ryudo, yes. Mr. Ryudo, you must be tired. We shall prepare some warm food for you. Come, please, come inside. Elena, you as well. I can't tell you much about the ceremony, but the last I saw, and this sounds odd, Elena had grown these black wings. Anyway, we could have her there pretty damn fast. Father, I had wings? Yeah, she's been drinking Red Bull. Gives you wings. Hush now, Elena. There are other energy drinks, like the one I'm drinking at the moment, which is a zero sugar, which well, it is a citrus, well, a killer citrus Rockstar, which is quite nice. I like the citrusy flavour. It's not my usual one, but it is one of the many types, well, varieties that I drink. You can taste the sugar freeness, and I don't like that taste. But I like it is a juxtaposition. I like the citrusy flavour, but I don't like the sugar-free flavour. So you kind of have to drink it before it starts to get warm, or room temperature, because then it just starts to taste. Ugh. Hush now, Elena. You are tired. Go to your room and get some rest. Understand? Yes, Father. So the ceremony was a failure, and Elena possessed by the wings. You mind filling me in, Chief? Try finishing your sentences. I knew it would be dangerous. Yet, even so, we had to do it. The wings had to be sealed. The wings of Velmar, Ryudo. The wings of darkness. What? As Granis is the god of light, so Velmar is a devil of darkness. Long ago, the two met in battle, as was ordained. A battle between good and evil, right? Everyone knows the fairy tale. Velmar was defeated, yes, but not destroyed. Even now, the Fell One prepares for the coming of eternal night. This is new. Velmar grows in power with each passing day, seeking to break the seal which for a time have kept the darkness bound. As is foretold in Scripture, the day of darkness is at hand. The world groans with the heaviness of Velmar's rebirth. The devil seeks again to blot out the light of Granis. Velmar will return our world to darkness, then destroy it. Sadly, even the power of our Pope, Zera Innocentus, really? His name has got like innocent, yeah. Why, just from a name like that, have I got a feeling he's anything but innocent? He's not enough to ward the seals against the very darkness itself. Yet it is the work of myself and my brethren to prevent the advent of that day, when all light shall fade away. You need a chosen undead to do the kindling. What you need. Were it not so, I would have sent my daughter to that doomed ceremony. I would not have sent my daughter to that doomed ceremony. Your daughter, Tessa. It's a bit of a jump, that. It could have been any of them. The sealing ceremony failed. And Tessa's a redhead, he's not. They don't exactly look alike. Right. And if what you said is true, not only did it fail, but Elena has become possessed by by Velmar's accursed wings as well. What happens next? The pieces of Velmar devour the soul of those they possess. Our dear Elena, once she is emptied, the wings will move on to the next host. This is how Velmar feeds, gathering strength to re-enter our world. The fetters will be loosed. Ryudo, will you lend us your servings again? Or your serving, yeah. Will you make us a cake again and serve it to us? Will you lend us your services again? Will you help Elena, be her bodyguard? These sad events may yet be made to work in our favour. I wish to send Elena to Granis Cathedral immediately. It is rumoured that His Holiness Zera knows of an ancient sacrament which has the power to cleanse the soul of darkness. The rite would free Elena and shield others from the taint of evil, may again be able to seal the wings away. Such an act would delay Velmar's return. However, those that follow darkness will not sit idly as our plans come to fruition. I'm sorry, are you waiting for me to give a damn? No, Ryudo, I was waiting for you to recognize an opportunity. For your services, you shall receive, say, a statue of gold. It belonged to the church, but needs overweigh vanity. I believe it would make a pretty enough prize. Well, let me think about it. I can't stand God or woman. Or women. What was that? Something outside? Well, considering it didn't come from in here, yeah, it's outside. I'm guessing the red one's the moon of Velmar.
This is so good. I feel so free, so filled with power. Oh, I feel excellent.
What? That girl did this?
What have you done? You foul Dark One! Leave at once!
What do you think you're doing, huh? What do you mean by Dark One?
Huh. She has a fair hand with magic.
She can fly too.
And other fair parts besides. Tell me, do I look like a Dark One to you? I mean, really?
Ryudo, beware! Evil takes forms far from foul.
Are you really one of the Dark Ones?
Huh? Ooh, just the sight of this place disgusts me. This filthy statue, this church, and the scum who live here too.
Yeah, she's pretty twisted.
Careful, Ryudo. She's dangerous.
No shit.
The church! Ah, what have you done?
Redecoration?
Now I feel better. What's the big deal? It's just a rickety old church. Now, how about I obliterate this town for you?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Are you out of your mind? Or are you just as sick and twisted as you look?
You shouldn't have said that.
You're terrible. What an awful thing to say. I thought you... Well, this will tame your tongue.
Where do you get the crossbow from? She's about to burn me. Uh-oh. Ouch. I mean, ouch.
Hi-ya!
She... not as fast as I was expecting. Remember doing this fight on the Heart type mod, and it took like a second for her to go from wait to act. So like, zhong. It was not nice. It was not nice at all. As it is, she's a lot faster than me. It is.
Can slash.
I think yeah, she was also doing magic as well. She must have like 9,999 health or something. Stram, and the fight is over. Oh no, it zap when the fight is over. Yeah, zap. Can I get a 10-second off? Oh no. This is one of them fights you can't win. She done paralyzed ya.
Damn it! Such intense power!
Yes, ham it up.
Well, my dear. You make a rather nice plaything.
Don't toy with me!
I like you. My name is Millennia. Next time we meet, I'll make you mine. Well, practice up. I'll be back. Toodles!
Ta-ta.
She can fight! For a girl.
Really?
Father, I'll take you up on your offer. I want to find out for myself just exactly what is going on.
Good. It's a good plan, but a good idea. Finding out what's going on, probably good. Ryudo, are you fine with this? Didn't you say that you didn't get involved in matters of religion? You said I'd get to meet that Pope Zera at the cathedral. Think about it, Sky. The Pope! If we can get in good with him, we could get our hands on some ungodly amounts of loot. Hey, a man after my own heart. I'm not a newly hatched chick, Ryudo. I suspect you have other reasons for your broad change of heart. Yeah, she's an electrifying redhead. Mr. Ryudo, sorry to keep you waiting. Here is your money. Gold statue. If I remember right, the gold statue, you can sell it for like 500 gold, or you can like use it during battle to restore some MP or SP. I think it's MP, and I think it's like a permanent use item. You can continue using it, but it only gives like 2 or 3. And later in the game, that's like nothing. Please take good care of Elena. Thank you for your help. Shall we go? Grandia Cathedral is a bit of a hike, Princess. Better leave your silk slippers behind. Sure you're up to this? I must go. I do not want the others to have died in vain. Farewell, Father. Please take care. Elena, be careful during your travels. I shall pray for your safety. And I'll pray for the patience I'm going to need. Yes, I have a feeling these two are going to be at each, well, not at each other's throats, but he's going to be sarcastic, he's going to take it too literally, and it's going to be amusing to watch. I will not be a burden. I'm quite able to fend for myself. So the songstress has spunk. Good. Let's move. I must get to Grandia Cathedral, no matter the cost. Although, Princess, do you have any idea how far Grandia Cathedral is from here? It's quite the trek. Ryudo, please understand that Elena has not travelled much. This is her first journey, and one far from home at that. Make sure that she arrives to Grandia Cathedral safely, and most importantly, that she comes to no harm. Once I make a deal, I stick to it, so stop worrying already. Thank you very much. Elena? Father, now we can stay here at the inn, spend the night, and then we like go around the table and we can like talk and like do stuff. But I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna stop because I gotta start cooking the dinner. Because people are coming back from school, or should probably already be back from school, so yes, and they'll get annoyed if I don't start doing dinner now. So thanks for watching, I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm gonna grab my keyboard from down the side of the laptop and exit out of this. Wrong button. There we go. Right, there we go. So there. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to see more, do let me know, and I will do more. And again, my ratty old camera, you can see little dots in the thing in the face, and yeah. Anyway, yeah. If you want to see more, let me know, and I'll do more. Bye, guys.